Why you're here today and why you're speaking to the cadets.
Well, the Civil Air Patrol asked me to speak to them tonight about leadership, and they somehow found out that I was a previous Civil Air Patrol cadet many years ago here in Hendersonville. So they wanted me to speak about leadership, about what it means to be a cadet, what steps they have to take in order to progress, to do anything, be that in the military or into some government type sector.
And tell me where the cadets took you.
Well, I think that it's a lifelong learning experience, and it could be with Boy Scouts, it could be with Civil Air Patrol. Everything is blocks of learning that we have, and everything that we're challenged at every level for leadership challenges us more, and we in turn become better leaders. So it's about a lifelong progression. So Civil Air Patrol was so helpful for me. It encouraged me to go into the active duty military, and I wanted to continue to be part of that, so I was in the reserves. So I think that without Civil Air Patrol, without things like Boy Scouts, without things like that, you're missing the fundamental building blocks where you want to go in life as far as being a leader and serving the community.
What have you learned this week?
What I've learned this week is I've learned a lot of leadership from the encampment. I've had a lot of really good experiences working with the cadets here. I'm a flight sergeant, but I'm still technically a basic. But I still get to experience all the things that CAP is about, really. We've done emergency services, we've done aerospace, and we are the cadet program, which are the 3 missions. So it's a really good experience for everybody.
What this experience has been like for you?
Well, I've really learned a lot about leadership. One of the best ways I feel about learning leadership is by being put in a position and kind of learning on the spot, because I've never had any sort of leadership position like this before. So this was really big for me, and I'm a flight commander, so I'm in charge of a bunch of cadets. And so I have to help them learn while learning myself. It's a really neat experience.
What you've gotten out of this training so far in Canada, I should say.
Oh, it's been great. It's cold, very cold, sir. But I mean, it's been a great experience. We have a packed schedule here, sir. It's rigorous, and the senior member staff here has done a fabulous job keeping packed programming, leadership development. I mean, every single hour is packed with activities that build your leadership skills, build your character. It's a great program. It's been a great encampment.
Tell me again, like I asked, what inspired you to become a leader?
Well, I have always looked into being a pilot in the Air Force when I wanted to grow up, and I have a friend at my church named Chuck, and he was always into it and everything, and he just kind of dragged me along to one of his meetings one day, and I was like, okay, and I got there, and I clicked. I loved it, and since the Jumpstart program, CAP, that's pretty much what it is, and for me wanting to be a pilot, it was perfect.
What made you want to become a cadet?
Well, I've been trying to get, I'm currently working on a packet for the United States Air Force Academy as well as the United States Naval Academy. And my father started looking around online for this kind of stuff, and he saw the Civil Air Patrol online. He thought, well, it might be a good idea for me to get in. Remember my first meeting, it was a PT night, and the commanding officer was Lieutenant Aaron Miller, who's now a E3 in the United States Air Force enlisted. And I just really got into it. It seemed like a blast, seemed like a lot of fun. It's like it got me out of the house. I got to do a lot of cool stuff.
You've been a cadet?
About a year and a half, sir.
And how old are you?
13.
13? Where are you from?
I am from Asheville.
Asheville?
Well, actually, around Asheville. And then there's like
And what got you interested in becoming a cadet?
It began with wanting to fly, but there's so many more aspects to Civil Air Patrol flying.
So when you joined, you had an interest in just flying. What other interests opened up once you got involved? What else did you find?
Leadership, definitely. This is a very nice spot to learn how to lead and then follow. You know, it helps build discipline. It gives you something to work at. It's a nice thing to do.